Hi, hello, Chair. So right now I'm here with Debbie. Ako the type siya of sa close friends dapit. So I have question. What kind of counselor would you suggest for me if I needed one?
Actually, it depends on the type of counseling that you actually need. It's either for academic purposes or for mental health purposes. But of course, if you're seeking to ease your mental health concerns, of course, you need a psychologist. But if you're seeking to ease your concern in academic things, of course, you need our guidance counselor, Teacher Ermi.
Okay, thank you. So another question. How can social workers help young people in our community?
Social workers they are very influential people. So I think we can help our community by uh, helping young people to reach the resources they need, especially for mental health, since we all know mental health access is not free.
Okay. Uh, Here's our last question. What is what is one thing you think our community could do to better support young people?
One thing our community can do to better support young people, it would be giving free access to counselors, because so many young people right now, they are not emotionally stable. So I think the community can do better by investing in mental health resources. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Cherno. So I'm here with Kit Kit, which is my silingan, Cher. And part siya sa nawa man community member. So my first question is, what do people get wrong about counseling in our neighborhood?
Okay, so many people hold misconceptions about counseling in our neighborhood, and that prevent them from seeking help. This includes thinking that counseling is only for crazy or weak people. There are others says too that counseling is a waste of time or is not worth it whatsoever. There's one time that I've heard that seeking help from a counselor is a sign of weakness or that something is wrong with them. But none of them are all true. None of that are all true. It's about prioritizing your mental health and recognizing that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength.
So, from what's the answer of Christine is, our neighbors is they have lack of awareness about counseling, no. And sa next question is, what's the biggest problem our community needs social workers to solve?
So, the biggest problem our community needs social workers to solve is in tackling some of the most pressing issues in our communities. Right now, one of the biggest challenges is addressing the mental health crisis, particularly among young people like us, especially us, since we're still young. And I know many of them are experiencing, but like that, and many people in our community are experiencing this, and most of it is cannot be easily seen. You can't even tell if that person is struggling mentally. This is an issue that needs an action immediately since it's also growing rapidly.
So here's our third and last question. What's one resource our community should have more of?
So, a resource our community urgently needs more of is affordable mental health services. In today's fast-paced world, mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, and stress are increasingly common, yet accessing support remains a significant barrier for many. By expanding free or low-cost counseling or therapy and support programs, our community can create a healthier, more and resilient community.
So that is our current issues and our what our community needs. Thank you, Kit. Here's our another akong client sir nga i-interview. So nabilong ni siya sa classmates. This is Simon Kersiga sir. So let's proceed to the first question. How sh- how should counseling help students at school?
For me, counseling helps students to identify what they have in trouble at and support and help them find a way to solve it.
So the next question is, how can social work make our school better?
For me, social work helps the school better by having having the students participating in like activities that helps each individual develop themselves.
Okay, so here's our last question. What's the biggest stressor you see affecting students right now?
The biggest stressor is by having lots of schoolworks and less emotional support when they are stressed, I guess.
So my reflection on Simon's answer is it's very true that the most like problems of students are facing right now is having a lot of schoolworks because our schoolwork our schedule is very loaded and we have a lot of PTs to
Finish.
finish. Yeah, so here this is the end of our interview. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello, Chair. I'm here with my interviewee, which is my mom, and I'll ask her the first question. What's the biggest challenge family face when they need help with their problems?
One of the biggest challenges family face when seeking help is overcoming the hardships and admitting that they need support.
Okay, thank you. So let's proceed to the next question. What kind of help do families in our area really need?
Families in our area are often need financial support, mental health, and access to basic necessities like food and health care.
An additional question, and it is our last question. What's one thing our family could do to be more supportive of each other?
One thing our family could do to be more supportive is to improve communication and listen to each other without judgment.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.